Hey, morning. Well, third day of my long weekend working on the bus. Man, I have to be honest with you. Oh, 3 days is a lot. I'm taking George the Shade Tree Mechanic's advice and not pushing it. I tend to, George, I really do, and gotta be careful with that. So, I guess my dad always called it puttering. I'm puttering around in the garage. I'm getting floodlights arranged, getting things prepped and ready to work on the cargo door area. Yeah, I'm gonna cut into it. Curious, I'm just too excited. And, but, I got a mail call for myself. Remember the last time I opened goodies that I forgot I had? I ordered them a year ago. And I knew I had to get some new cables for the bus. So I wanted to get all that tied in, before I put the floor in. Well, found out I was one brake cable short. And I also needed to buy a new gas pedal. The metal gas pedal's pretty rotted and gone. So right here from one of the Wolfburg West, good guys out in California. Man, if you're doing a bus or even a vintage Volkswagen, they have what you need. So let's see what we have. Yeah, get Stanley out here. Put Stanley to work. Stanley, you can follow the line. Oh my, peanuts, and not Cracker Jacks, peanuts. Wow. There we have it, gentlemen. Emergency brake cable. Do you want to know where it's made at? Actually, I'm kind of glad. Nice to see other countries other than China. This is made in Poland. Yep, Poland. Made in Poland. Wow, I mean, some pretty good quality here. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Some more rubber grommets. Yeah. Clutch and brake pads. The rubber pads that go on the clutch and brake pedals or the petos. Another set of pedals. I'm thinking ahead. I figured, yeah, my other 64 bus will need these. And they're sometimes little items like that, you're better off getting a couple just because of the shipping costs. little piece of spring steel that goes under the gas pedal. Yeah, a shoe. Yep, rubber cover for the gas pedal. And a new metal gas pedal. Wow. Alright, what else did they send? Some rubber cushion pads that go on the floor where the rod from the clutch and brake pedal. Alright. Rubber bumpers. Oh yeah, hardware for the gas pedal. Little shaft. And the bracket for the shaft. So, I believe that's it. Yeah, it's a lot of shipping peanuts. I may hang on to that. I got some items as I'm going through that need to share with my buddy Cutworm, so I'm kind of going through the items, making sure I got some boxes so I can UPS it to them. So let me show you. Well, I'll show you later. I'm gonna probably take a run to Menards. I'm gonna measure the door opening. Yeah, Menards sells angle iron. You know, it probably pay up for it. I mean, it's 1/8 inch thick. But I figured, you know, for supporting that door opening, that'll work. And kind of give me a nice break too. I ain't been out of the house for a while. I wanna, hey yeah, I guess next weekend I'm gonna plant my ergo garden. I decided to do tomato plants and cucumbers. Maybe green peppers, we'll see. I might try them again. I got skunked last year. Of course, talking to everyone around here, it seemed like it was just a bad growing season for belled green peppers. I may give it another try. But boy, every year I just have a bumper crop of cucumbers. So I come up with a really good recipe for cucumbers, so kind of looking forward to making some again this fall. Of course, I don't want fall to get here fast, because time is a thief. Yeah, baby. Isn't that correct? So I want to enjoy the fact that it's May and warm weather. All right. We'll catch you later when I get back from the store and show you what I do get done on the bus. That's it. Busman54. We'll see you on what is this? This is part 4. So maybe the next one will be part 5 or part 2 of part 5. All right, I'll shut up. Hello. Sunday evening, Busman54. And a lighting, it looks eerie. Went to Menards, picked up some odds and end angle iron metal. Yeah, probably been cheaper places, but it was convenient and it wasn't big items. Little 4-foot pieces in length. And I was all excited. You know, come home, boy, I'm just gonna get the die grinder and cutoff wheel and just really go at this floor on this cargo right after I button up the bracing. while the bracing is like, I felt like I come to a complete stop. But it's necessary. Let me show you what I did. It may be overkill. Okay, the bracing for the lower piece. Let me show you the patch. Oop. So here's the lower B pillar, and actually, so what I did, if you look there, kind of made like, just made a hinge, like right off the cargo door. I mean, I drilled it, countersunk it. Let me show you over here. See if I can zoom in. Alright, see the hinge? I basically duplicated that without the hinge part. And made the countersunk it for the screws. Let's see if I can get some more light on this. Don't know how that's turning out. I guess I could hold the camera. So then I took a piece of angle iron, kind of broke its back right there, curved it. Kind of like the old days when I built musical instruments. You had the curving and lining when you mounted the side of the instrument versus the back and top. So, attachment point right here. So this is the striker plate for the door. So I started with an angle here and said, okay, I gotta follow this thing down until I get to there. So that's what I did. So I can unbolt it from here. I won't touch it, it's hot. I just welded it. Unbolt it here, and it slides out just like the door. I told my son probably the most perfect check gauge or fixture was the door. But hopefully this will get me in the ballpark. Got nice gap maintained all along here, all the way down. Like I said, cut that with the chop saw so I could bend it. After I formed it, then I welded it. And that's the other stuff. Let's see. Let me move the light. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit. So pieces. Parts are parts. This, yep, gets welded to the frame. That's that part. So what's this? Well, I need a dozen hands. There's the jack support. So that's this here. See this flange? That's that flange. And then we have the inner rocker frame and the lower B pillar. Inner rocker frame. Here's the inner rocker frame. This is the bottom. It's got the drain holes. You got the inner frame. The outer skin. Under the cargo doors. There's the latches. So I felt like I was making a career out of that gauge, but I tell you what, when I was looking at cross bracing in here, the door opening, my son came out and he saw this thing flex. Yeah, so when I break that free, I'm gonna be glad I overthought it. And boy, I'm tuckered out. Let me turn it around. I'd like to do some more with the cross bracing, but even though it's 7, or just going on 7, it feels a lot later than a long 3 days. So I'm gonna play it smart. Do the bracing and the door frame with angle. Might get some bigger angle. Doesn't. That flexes a little too much. Wow, you came in on me. All right. You guys have a good week next week. And we'll see what next weekend brings. Take care. Bye.